Dearest new neighbor at 657 Boulevard. Allow me to welcome you to the neighborhood. Do you know the history of the house? I've been put in charge of watching you.
Oh, what a way to start off a trailer. That was a preview of a new miniseries called The Watcher, and that's out right now. Margo Martindale is in the show as well. Oof, this thriller, it looks so good,
looks
Margo.
so good,
Thank you so
Margo.
much for joining us.
Yes.
I'm so happy to be here. And it is just a great show. I mean, I love what I've seen so far.
Yeah, absolutely. Margo, can you give us a brief synopsis of what The Watcher is about?
The Watcher is about based on a true story. Hello? The Watcher is based on a true story about a family living in the city, moves to the suburbs in Westfield, New Jersey. And once they move there, they start receiving these ominous, scary, threatening letters, postcards and letters. I think it was letters, and from a person who calls themselves the Watcher, and really, scary stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
Frightening.
And that's the jumping off place for them.
Sure. Tell us about your character,
And
Mo.
the story, yeah. Mo is an obnoxious neighbor who has no boundaries, and each script brought some new light to the character for me. It was very fun to try to decide whether I was telling the truth or lying or acting, or was I the Watcher? Some days I'd play like I was the Watcher. Some days I'd play as someone else was the Watcher. It was really a wild ride and very kept you on your toes. It's a very satisfying thriller.
Yeah, I cannot wait to check this out. And you're one of my favorite character actors. You always have such great roles. And it's no surprise to me that you're kind of playing the neighbor in this series. It totally makes sense and checks out with, I know, what you do. But this show might be a little bit different because it is based on true events. So our question for you, are you a fan of scary movies, psychological thrillers like this?
Absolutely. Absolutely. It's been interesting to find out that, the majority of the people who read true crime, watch true crime, and not just true crime, also thrillers and murder are women.
Interesting. That's an interesting fact. I know. And that's interesting. And this week, we mourn the loss of Angela Lansbury, Murder, She Wrote. I feel like that was one that resonated with a lot of audience as well. For this show in particular, Margo, what do you hope viewers come away with maybe at the end of it?
Well, you know what I really want them to come away with? That they really had fun watching this. Scared, in that fun way. Like sitting on your couch, eating popcorn, screaming. It should be extremely entertaining, I believe.
Yeah.
Well, that would be what I'd like for someone to get from it.
Yes.
There is a social commentary as well.
Yeah.
So there's a big picture of this. Ryan Murphy's very smart, and that's it's about greed and the American dream and the how hard it is to get that American dream and how easily it can be shattered.
Yes, certainly. True. Stories within stories. Well, Margo, if you're in it, I'm sure it's going to be stellar. And you can see The Watcher right now. It's streaming over on Netflix. Thanks again for joining us today, Margo. We appreciate it.
Thank you. Down there in Fayetteville, Arkansas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.